Certainly no flooding around here. What we've been seeing is a flood of heat, and a lot of it for the last week or so. Today is no exception. Take a look at your live WeatherBug camera. Downtown Corpus Christi, where it's 96 degrees, southeast wind 9 miles an hour, and basically clear skies out there. Same thing out along the interstate at Suntide Refinery, and you got 96. It feels like 99. Just a little bit of a penalty with just a dew point at 66. Now, let's take a look at the larger picture. The satellite radar loop is showing this morning's thunderstorms that were offshore, remaining offshore. We'll also have some another round of thunderstorms developing out in the Edwards Plateau. You can see those basically south of Interstate 10 and west of San Antonio. Most of that activity will stay to our west. In fact, new showers developing out between Corpus and Beeville. Well, those will be slipping on down, but it's all associated with an upper level disturbance that'll be moving its way through here. Meanwhile, out in the Atlantic, it's getting busy. 1, 2, 3, 4 disturbances between Africa and the Leeward Islands, the most prominent of which is Invest 97L. You see that L there. And the second one, 98L. And both of those storms are heading west. Now, those systems, the first one will make its way through the Gulf, through the Caribbean, and ultimately early next week into the Gulf of Mexico. That's where our interest will be focused by about Monday of next week. Meantime, Hurricane Genevieve is going to rapidly intensify west of Mexico, make a close call with Baja California as a Category 4 hurricane before weakening as it moves into colder waters. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at some temperatures across the region here, and what we're seeing is mid 90s to low hundreds out there. No great shakes, nothing unusual for this time of the year, and the reason is the dew point isn't all that high. It's been bled down a little bit in the 50s and 60s in our interior areas, middle 70s along the coastline. So the result, well, we're not looking at terribly high heat index values, generally between the mid 90s and 106, 107 degrees. So here's the change coming up. The upper level high that's been responsible for the extreme heat. Now in the Great Basin, a weak disturbance moving southward across the state is bringing those isolated showers and thunderstorms tonight and early tomorrow. That'll move on out. You'll see that hovering around the northern Gulf of Mexico, but generally dry conditions around here right on through Saturday. Now by Sunday, we start to see that system get just close enough for some coastal showers, but look down here in the Florida Strait, between Cuba and Mexico, where you've got that disturbance I was talking about, 97L, moving into the Gulf of Mexico. Now, where it goes after that, this is something we're going to have to keep an eye on because a lot of changes can come up. All right, now in the first part of the week, the next couple of days, we may see in isolated spots the better part of half an inch of rain, but those will be fairly isolated by Sunday and Monday. Into next week, we start to pick up that tropical rain, and we'll have to see what we have going on. 76 overnight tonight, and then as we move on through the week, still very hot with temperatures in the upper to middle 90s with isolated showers through Tuesday.